and welcome back to the channel. So with today's video, I have decided that I've been long overdue for a 5-star read. Honestly, it's why are we so damn short? Okay, so I have been long overdue for a 5-star read. I haven't had a single one this year. Granted, we have been in the worst reading slump of life for us this year. But yeah, I'm feeling better about reading again, and I want something, like, I want a 5-star. I want my first 5-star of 2025. Like, it's kind of crazy that that hasn't happened yet. So I'm thinking, like, granted, I have a lot of books I'm currently reading. Like, we have, let's see, 8. I have 8 current reads going on at the moment, but honestly none of them so far are giving, especially the ones I'm way farther in, like I'm farther in Invoking the Blood and Rule of the Aurora King, but they're not giving a 5-star feeling. So I kind of want to grab something new. Is that crazy? Probably. And because I already had my video about like witchy reads and things I wanted to like read this fall, I do want to grab one of those. Granted, I'm not sure if those are going to be like 5 stars. I don't know what I'm craving as a reader this year that's really gonna hit. I wouldn't say I'm like a harsh rater. Like, books that have me like giggling and squealing and absolutely obsessed with, like, those are typically like my 4-star reads. But like, I love like kicking, screaming, giggling, but that just ripped my heart out. I'm obsessed with it. aka God of Fury. It's like god tier 5-star. Same with like the Cruel Shifter series. I absolutely love that series. I ate it up. Same with like the Arrow Heart Academy series. That's like a 5-star series for me. I love those books. Like, you get the kicking and screaming, there's like, and like teehees, but it's like there's like, oh my gosh, that just like hurt my heart for a second, and I need that. I need that so bad. So let's pick out a book that will be our first book for this little vlog. What was that? You don't know either? That's okay. So, what are we actually factually in the mood for? I think something that has been on my shelf for quite some time, and I feel like it's time. I feel like it's time. I want the hype. I want the goods, but this book might take me a hot minute to read. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Maybe, like, I'm kind of tied between, like, one's more like fantasy and the other is like romance, I guess. Okay, pretty much I'm tied between starting Binding 13. Yeah, that's the first one. And A Fate of Wrath and Flame by K.A. Tucker. Binding 13 is by Miss Chloe Walsh. Because like everybody and their mom is obsessed with Binding and Keeping 13, like that whole entire series. And I have the first 4 in like the indie pub, and then I have the first 2 when they got like republished or like traditionally published by Bloom. So I have those. But I want a fantasy. But I want a witchy read. So I'm like, did I pick up The Cursed? That is on my like witchy reads. Do I pick? I don't know what to pick up. Like, I'm struggling here, but I want to read. So what do we grab? I don't know. I'm struggling. But then there's also books that like other people have talked about and like they've read and they've been like highly rated for them, and I'm just like, lack of work. So maybe I'm gonna come back to you guys once I actually pick a book out, because I feel like this might take me a hot minute, so give me a second. Alright, this might have taken me an embarrassing amount of time to decide what to choose, because I was like, I thought about those two I mentioned. I don't want to read them. They're really fat. And I've been in a slip, so I don't want something crazy long. And then I was like, oh, I want to read Silver Elite. But then I was just like, oh, but evidently The Curse in the Coven by Harper L. Woods, there's another one coming out this year. We're going to read The Cursed. Oh, let's get to reading. Sorry if that made you dizzy. I almost fell. And we're dark. Anyways, we're reading this one. It'll be a good time. Let's get started. I'm at the point in my life I almost wish I read audiobooks. Right? Hello. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Anyways, I was saying, I'm at the point in my life I kind of wish I read audiobooks, because like I've been getting into coloring again, because my mom got me a coloring book for Easter because she's so sweet, and she got me markers. She didn't get it for me this Easter, but she got it for me in Easter. But you know, it's cute. It's the Psalms in color. It's like biblical, maybe because she knows I'm a heathen. Anyways, we're gonna start reading. I also need to edit today, but we're gonna read for like a couple hours and then I'll edit, but I'll give you guys like updates along the way. So to my comfy couch. I better leave it at the door here. Don't worry, we have coffee. Also, I'm wearing shorts. You can't see them, but I'm wearing them. Okay, so remember how at the beginning of this video I was like, oh, I'm gonna start The Curse. I did start it. I was enjoying it so far, but I don't know what it was, but I was definitely in a mood for like something else. Monster romance. It's like I'm still feeling slumpy a bit, but I am more eager to read. So with that being said, I picked up a book on my Kindle. It looks like this. Can you see? Can you see? Okay. So it's called Married to the Alien Cowboy, and I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, it's not a 5-star. It's so good though. But like definitely 4.5. I'm actually obsessed with the like kicking and screaming. But like, oh, I want to read a cowboy romance. Oh, I want to read an alien romance. Boom. Ursa Dax, cowboy alien romance. I just finished the first one. Definitely 4.5 stars. I like want to continue in the series, but also maybe I'll find a 5-star in this series. I don't know, but this first one was so freaking good. I loved Cherry. I loved Sylar. Like it was so cute. It's just like he's kind of like broody and stoic, and she's just like the super yappy, talkative girl. But like, so basically, like the premise of Sylar had committed a crime as a child, so he's on this planet and he's like a rancher, and then there's like this, I don't know what the synopsis is, so I'm gonna try not to spoil it, but there's like, you have Cherry, and basically she finds herself in a pickle with some mobsters, a mafia, gangsters. Anyways, she finds herself in a pickle with them. She flees. She decides that basically this bride program, she accepts it, and then she's shipped off to where our main character is Sylar, and it's their star, and it's so cute. Oh my gosh, but definitely 4.5 stars. It's just like, I was giddy because he's so like innocent since he doesn't like know things, and he thinks like his natural urges are just like awful. And she like feels, anyways, I don't want to spoil it. It was just so freaking good. I finished it. I kind of want to start the next one. I am being, just because I've been so slumpy, and I decided with the whole like book buying ban that I wasn't gonna get like Kindle books or anything like that. Nah sis, that's crazy, because I just like, sometimes it's just like I look at my shelves and I'm like, okay, I want to read this, I want to read this. No, I don't want to read that. I pick it up, I start it, we're good, I put it down. So, and I don't own, like, the thing that really gets me out of my reading slumps are like monster romances. Don't ask me why, I just love them. I do. It is what it is, I don't mind. But like monster / alien romances, those really like help me get out of reading slumps. And since I don't own any physical ones, except maybe like Her Soul to Keep by Opal Renee, I think that's the author. I think that's the only, I think that might be the only one. No, I have a demon one by Leigh Miller. But anyways, they get me out of my reading slump and I want to read. So having something that I actually like know I'm probably going to enjoy, like without a doubt, I'm just gonna read it. Like, why not? I'm not buying more books or anything. It's Kindle Unlimited. I already paid for it, so using the noggin upstairs. But anyways, definitely 4.5 stars if you are looking for a cowboy alien romance. Ursa Dax. It's on Kindle Unlimited. I think this series is actually complete. It's called The Cowboy Colony, and so it's going to be like they're interconnected standalones with each guy who's like, yeah, I'll do this bride program stuff. It's so good, it's so good. I had to share. That's the reading update so far. And I'll go back. It's like 10. No, it's 9:28 now. And I'll go back into the Curse tomorrow. I might start the next one in this series. Maybe one of them will be a 5-star. I don't know. I'm enjoying it so far, so yeah, that's the update. I'm gonna go. I finished making dinner because I actually need to eat today, so yeah. I so good chicken. Okay. Deuces. What even was that? Oh my. Y'all, I have some reading updates, okay? Hello, Sadie. Anyways, so pretty much this vlog originally started out as me like trying to find my first 5-star read of the year. We're not there yet, and pretty much has turned into me completing a series called The Cowboy Colony by Ursa Dax. I'm obsessed. Oh my gosh. So as I've said earlier in this video, it's cowboy romance, it's an alien romance. They made a baby. It's this series. Loving it. Ignore this part of my sweater because it's the first time I've worn it, and when I bought it I didn't look at the front of it. I just looked at the back when I got an AC, because of like one of those, what are they called, souvenir shops? Yeah, anyways, ignore that precursor. So I have obviously been slacking because I'm currently on the 5th book, and I think the last time I talked to you guys was the 2nd book. Oops. Anyways, loving the series. Every single one has been like a 4.5 stars, like 4.75. So basically with the 3rd book in the series, that was Resisting the Alien Rider. So like they're all interconnected standalones, but you do need to read them in order because, yes, interconnected standalones. It's a series. Anyways, however that works, I'm not really sure in my brain at the moment. Yes, Sadie, I know. But with the 2nd one, Resisting the Alien Rider. So pretty much after our first 2 main characters, and this is why you can't like skip along because without spoiling anything, basically you find out that one of the bride's intended has broken his leg and he couldn't get to his bride. And so the story is, it's Magnolia's story. You meet her in the very first one. And you also meet Garrick in the first one. And it's their story. And it's pretty much like a, I like you but I can't like you because I'm engaged kind of situation. But then like you meet Oaken, who is technically her intended, who broke his leg. And he's just like, oh my gosh, the sweetest alien being who must be protected at freaking all costs because he's so pure, so precious. I love this alien man's. So basically it's their story, and each bride in a sense has something that they struggle with from like their life before they entered into like the bride's program. And then in the fourth book we have Wanted by the Alien Warden. That is going to be Tasha and Sadie, my camera. That's Tasha and the Warden's story. And basically in the very first book you realize that like this is a penile colony, and the human brides don't actually know that before they get there. And it's basically like a big misconception. And like when Tasha, who's the human Zabrian liaison, finds out, she decides, you know what, I need to visit the planet, I need to make sure these girls are safe and nothing's going wrong. And like her and the Warden like travel around to see all the ranchers and meet the other human brides, and they're like, we love our husbands, you know, because it's super cutesy like that. And then she falls for the Warden. No spoilers, this isn't like a spoiler kind of situation whatsoever, I got y'all. But it is a 6-book series. I think there will be more books because at the moment I'm on the 5th book, and there's only like, with the 5th book it's Oaken and his story. Her name is Jaya, and basically she crash lands on their planet, and it's like of arranged marriage because they're like, you know, humans can't actually be on their planet. It's a penile colony, so it's like an arranged marriage, and it's, I'm eating it up. Okay, I'm not, but I am, because I'm not sure I like Jaya yet. If I like her later on, possibly, but the reason why I'm struggling with her is because Oaken is so sweet. He deserves the world, and he's literally just marrying this girl to like help her fix her crashed ship. And like they're married, and it's like, you know, she's there for technically 2 weeks and it's a fake marriage, and I'm just like, no, my sweet Oaken boy, you deserve the world. How dare she want to possibly leave you? But I mean, you know, it's gonna be love, so we all know how it's gonna end, but still, how dare she? Anyways, if you can tell, I'm obsessed with this series. I'm loving it so far, and I'm going to do so much better about keeping y'all updated as I'm reading and give you like my in-depth thoughts while reading the 5th one, because that's where we're at, because I'm a slacker. And okay, Editor Z here. Hi. So I realized that I completely forgot to mention the whole entire second story. I didn't give you a synopsis or anything like that. So basically the second story is following Darcy and Fallon. It's their story. Fallon is one of like the cutest golden retriever, like loving husband boyfriend-esque kind of people on this planet. Absolutely adored him. Darcy is really like, Darcy is very like blunt, straightforward. She's not like lovey-dovey, which it like kind of has it takes back to her like upbringing and her childhood, which you see more throughout the story on why she is the way she is. Like she's not bitchy or anything like that, so don't get me wrong. But it is kind of like Black Cat and Golden Retriever type of energy, but I forgot to mention the second one, which is going to be Wrangled by the Alien Rancher. And yeah, I just realized I forgot to completely mention it all. I was way too excited, and mostly because I was obsessed with the series. I'm not even gonna lie, I still am. I love it. It's so good. I would reread it, but there's so many other books I want to read right now. But yeah, no, it was so good. I still feel the same way. I still feel the same way. It's so good. But yes, I just needed to let you know that's the second one, because I only talked about the third and the fourth. I eventually did like Jaya. It happened, but mostly because I loved Oaken from the get-go, because in the third book, which I didn't even explain very well,
was Magnolia and Garrick's story, because she was technically she was engaged to Oaken, but you know, they fell for each other on the road. And Oaken was so polite about it. He was just like, "No, dude, like, and it's his cousin, Garrick's Oaken's cousin," and he's just like, "No, I see the way you look at her. Like, I thought this was your spouse. I didn't even realize this was supposed to be mine. But like, no, dude, like, you guys are meant for each other." And he just like bowed out so gracefully, and that's how. Okay, I got cut off by my camera. Rude. But he bowed out so gracefully, and that is probably why I loved him so very much, is because he was just like, if you're happy and she's happy with you, then that's all I want for you guys. Like, I've never like seen this for you. And they had like Oaken and Garrick have their own like relationship you see in the books and stuff. So it was so good. They're so good. Oh my gosh, I love them both. I love it. I love the series. It was great. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Now back to Past Me. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's really dark. Anyways. Scooch. We're so close. My besties. Let's go. Okay, wow, hi. So, it's currently 5:13 and I need to go to bed. So I need to go to bed. Also, I need to update y'all because I finished Married to the Mountain Man. That was Oaken and Jaya's story, and it's so good. I ended up, at first I was like questioning it, but then I was just like, oh, I like it. I can't, because like her situation was completely different. She wasn't one of the original brides. She kind of like crash landed onto their planet and like is a marriage of convenience in a sense. So, you know, eventually they fell, but like at first I was like, I don't know if I like her because Oaken deserves the world. But anyways, thoroughly enjoyed it. Chef's kiss. Ursa Dax, like, oh my gosh. Like, honestly, I was thinking like, now I'm tied between like Ruby Dixon and Ursa Dax as like my alien romance queen goddesses, because they're just amazing. Like, obviously, because I'm up at 5 in the morning and I'm awake. We're so cracked out right now. Anyways, I have officially started the 6th book. I like, everything has been like 4.5, 4.75 kind of star ratings as of like this whole entire series, but this one in particular, oh, like I'm only like 40 something% of the way through. They're not long, and I think that's one of the really cool things about them that like make them like go. I hope the series never ends. I'm on the 6th one and I need the next one to be out tomorrow. Ursa Dax, come on. Tomorrow. It won't be tomorrow when this video comes out. Anyways, I'm gonna come down, but I can't because it's just that good. So I have to tell you guys about it because it's just that good. Like, this was a genre I never knew I needed in my life. Cowboy, alien, romance. That's all. That's all she wrote. Anyways, actually it's not all she wrote. Ursa Dax has quite a pretty big backlist, and she's definitely now like top tier alien romance queen along there with Ruby Dixon, and I'm here for it. So I'm on the 6th one, which is Rescued by the Writer, and it's Zoro's story. I think that's how you say his name. There wasn't a pronunciation, so I'm guessing it's Zoro. And it's his story. And y'all. So this one is, it's not a spoiler or anything, but our FMC, her name's Jolene. I know, right? Jolene. Okay, anyways, sorry, I'm spastic at this time of morning. That was at night, but it's like 5 in the morning. Anyways, my camera battery is flashing. I'm excited to zip and go. So, basically, we have Jolene and Zoro, and she is pregnant. Like, honestly, I don't ever read anything with a pregnancy trip that never happens in the books I read. I don't know, maybe it's just what I read. Anyways, she's pregnant. She finds a way to Zabria, I don't know how you actually said that word, but anyways, Zabria Prinar 1. That's where the Pina colony is. That's where all of this takes place. And she finds a way there, and then she's rescued by Zoro, and like, they're just so cute together, and she's like, hey, marry me, and he goes, okay. Anyways, so that's pretty much where I'm at so far, and I'm just like, oh, tickle pink. Like, I'm so obsessed with this one. Like, oh my gosh, like, this one is, they've all just hit, and I mean hit, but this one is just delicious. Look at all. Anyways, I'm so weird. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, as you can tell. Like, if you can't tell, I'm set. And that's also why I'm up at 5 in the morning, because I can't stop freaking reading, but I have to go to bed because, I don't know, responsibilities. Anyways, I'm gonna hit y'all with my next reading update when I wake up, because now I gotta go take him out potty, and I need to take my butt to bed. So I'll probably wake up again at like, I mean, yesterday I woke up at 12, but I went to bed at like 4. So I guess I'll wake up at like 1 something again. Dang, I need to get back on a saving schedule because they're just not here. Anyways, I'm yapping at this point. I have responsibilities to do. As my favorite Tommy Pickle said, I got sponsorbilities. So, that is the update. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Deuces. I'm so weird.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. Sorry. Oh, you named her baby Autumn. Make your good day. Don't pay attention to the hair clip because I'm not in the mood for bangs when I'm eating. But I finished the last one. So the last one, oh, what am I doing? I finished the last one, and oh, so good. So the last one is actually rescued by the writer, and it's Zoro. It's his book. And then as I was saying, our main character, her name's Jolene. I finished theirs. 5 stars, actually. Like, I loved it. Like, okay, spoiler alert right here. Maybe it's not even a spoiler. It's not even a spoiler or anything like that, so don't even worry about that. I don't know what I'm thinking. Anyways, but like it's completely like an out of context quote. She so basically, like, because we find, like, we already know she's already pregnant before she gets onto the planet, and like there's this point where like it was the very first time that like they had a kiss, and she starts having contractions because she's gonna go into labor, because you know she was due. She's big. She's pregnant, and she starts like freaking out, and she's like, I'm not picking my nose, okay? I have 3 nose rings, one on each side and there, okay? Anyways, but so she's like, I don't know what to do. She's freaking out. She's getting hysterical because like she's about to go into labor. She doesn't know what to, like, she's about to, you know, pop out a baby. She doesn't know what to do. And he goes, and she's like, I don't know what to do. And he like puts his hand on her belly and he goes, I do. I know it's completely out of context, but like, that part was so good. Like, I was just like, oh! Like, the kicking, screaming, twisting, like, it was so good. And I'm obsessed with the series. Like, how I depend, like, I'm on the fence with this book buying ban. I'm kind of over it because I was still slumping, and the things that got me out of my slump was just reading whatever the hell I wanted at the moment, especially on my Kindle, because like I have Kindle Unlimited. Like, what's the point? I'm not using it. So there's so many books out there that I actually just really want to read. They sound absolutely amazing. Like Arcane Academy by Elsie Kova. Oh my gosh, I have like a list on my, like, you know what's bad? Like, I'm about to show you guys this, because this is kind of bad. Like, my camera roll, well, minus the fact when I actually took a selfie, is like books that I want to buy, like Tear Out the Gates. This is, you know, the Fallen and The Kiss of Dusk, but like it's books I want to buy. Okay, that is my, that's like been my camera roll as of lately, and that's not even all of it. Like, there's so many. I have a list, actually. I like went through my camera roll and looked into like all the books I want to buy after my book buying ban, and it's like 25 books. So I feel like if I just get like onesie twosies here and there, I was like talking to my mom and dad about it, because technically, if from the time I started my official book buying ban to where I am now, I have read 25 different books, because I read 4 books from my physical TBR. I read 12 different mangas, which is still like a physical TBR in a sense, and then like 9 books on my Kindle. So that's 25 books. I feel like I can, I don't know, cut myself some slack. And I was on the worst like book buying, like not book buying, I was on the worst like reading slump this year, and I was just slumping for so long. I finally got to like, I mean, like I only set my goal for this year for 52 books, and I'm at 34. But we were so slumpy, and I'm finally in a mood that I want to read, and I want to read what I want, whether it's on my shelf or not. So I think this might be the end of my book buying ban, because at least I did it for a few months. Yeah, because this definitely lasted for like a good bit of time. So I'm proud of myself. High five to that. But I want to buy books. I miss buying books. It is something completely different than like just reading books. That is always fun too. But I just needed to update you guys on this. And to be honest, we started off this video as like just like, oh, finding my first title of the year. I found it in this book. I'm not even gonna lie, but I just found a completely new series on Amazon, like on Kindle Unlimited. And I have to tell you guys about it, because like at first I was just like, well, dang, cowboys, aliens, alien cowboy romance, that sounds cool. And then you know what I found, y'all? Orc cowboys. What? Orc cowboys? So if you can't tell by now, this is just us venturing into the different cowboy, not human romance aspect of life, and yo, it's gonna be a freaking good time. Oh, there's 6 books in the series too. However, with the Cowboy Colony series that I just finished reading by Ursula Dax, there's enough. The 7th book in that series isn't gonna come out until October, so this video will end before that comes out, but I'm gonna read that. Oh, bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna read that because it's Ravens, and I'm just However, I want Warren Hallam to have a book. I'm not even gonna lie, I feel like he needs one. Like, he's so like uptight and like just so like militant. It would be like the perfect way to describe him, militant. I need him to have a book. I'm not even gonna lie, I need him to have a book, and I need her to be like this chaotic little tornado of a person, and I need them to fall in love. Yeah, that would be so perfect. Anyways, so now I found a cowboy orc romance, and we're gonna put that on the Kindle, and we're gonna get started after I eat my dinner because I made pasta. And yeah, I'm so excited. They're all in Kindle Unlimited, of course, so everything in this video will be available in Kindle Unlimited. Ignore The Cursed, because that's how I started, but I was bored. It wasn't bored, it was really enjoyable, but like it wasn't what I wanted, and I am slightly struggling with it because like I love witchy books. I love demons in books. I'm perfectly okay with a demon in a book, but something about when the MMC is Mother friggin' Lucifer Morningstar, I'm just like, oh, I need an extra read from my Bible to speak. Like, oh damn, I'm gonna read this, I need to be in my Bible. Yeah, my daddy. I can't pray for my soul. Okay, thanks. Anyways, he watches these, you know. He knows me. They pray. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I know they pray. Especially some ladies at my church. They do pray for me. I think I worried them. What do you mean? Oops. Anyways, I have been yapping too long. I'm going to download it. This first one, which is called Wrangling the Orc Cowboy. Okay, so this series was called Brides of the Lonesome Creek Orcs. Ooh, I love it already. Oh, delicious. All right, I'm too much. I haven't even had that much wine already, but like, let's go. If you've never seen me intoxicated on camera, just so you know, I'm just very a lot. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna read this now.
Yeah, I never met someone like you. Oh, to your mama, she a blessing. There's nothing that I would undo. We'll never hit